Most travelers assume expensive flights are unavoidable, but the truth is, the price you pay for a ticket often depends more on how you book than where you're flying. Two passengers can sit next to each other on the exact same plane, traveling to the same destination, and one of them may have paid hundreds of dollars more for the same seat. The difference usually comes down to knowledge. Experienced travelers understand how airline pricing works, while most people simply search once and book whatever price they see. Airlines constantly adjust ticket prices based on demand, timing, and search behavior. If you know how the system works, you can avoid overpaying and consistently find better deals. In this video, we'll go through 12 travel hacks that can save you hundreds of dollars on flights. These are practical strategies used by frequent flyers who rarely pay full price for airfare. Let's start with one of the most important travel hacks. The first travel hack is using flight comparison tools instead of booking from just one airline website. Many travelers search on a single airline site and immediately book the ticket they see, but flight comparison platforms allow you to see prices from multiple airlines at once. These tools scan hundreds of airlines and travel agencies, giving you a wider view of the market. Sometimes you'll find the same route offered by another airline for significantly less. Other times, you may discover a cheaper route that includes a short connection but saves you a lot of money. The key takeaway is simple. Never book the first price you see. Always compare multiple options before deciding. The second travel hack is being flexible with your travel dates. Flight prices vary depending on the day of the week and the time of travel. Flights on Friday evenings and Sunday afternoons tend to be more expensive because those are the times most people prefer to travel. However, flights in the middle of the week are often cheaper because demand is lower. For example, a Tuesday flight might cost far less than the same flight on Friday. Even adjusting your travel dates by a single day can sometimes reduce the price significantly. The third travel hack is booking your flights within the right time window. Many people think booking as early as possible guarantees the lowest price, but airline pricing doesn't always work that way. For international flights, the best booking window is usually between 2 and 6 months before departure. For domestic flights, the sweet spot is typically 1 to 3 months in advance. Booking too early or too late can sometimes result in higher prices. Smart travelers monitor prices and book when fares fall within this ideal range. The fourth travel hack is checking nearby airports. Many major cities have multiple airports within a reasonable distance. Sometimes flying into a nearby airport can be significantly cheaper. Although it may take a little longer to travel from the airport to your final destination, the savings on airfare can easily make it worthwhile. Whenever you search for flights, it's always worth checking surrounding airports to see if cheaper options are available. The fifth travel hack is joining airline reward programs. Most airlines offer loyalty programs where you earn points or miles every time you fly. Over time, these points can be redeemed for discounted flights, seat upgrades, or even free tickets. Even if you don't travel often, signing up for these programs is usually free and can still provide benefits later. Frequent travelers often combine miles with promotions or credit card rewards to significantly reduce the cost of flights. The sixth travel hack is setting price alerts for flights. Airline prices change constantly, sometimes several times a day. Instead of checking prices manually every day, you can set up price alerts for your route. These alerts track flight prices and notify you when fares drop. This allows you to book at the moment when the price reaches a lower point. Price alerts are especially useful if you're planning a trip several months ahead. Instead of guessing when to book, you'll be notified when a good deal appears. The seventh travel hack is considering connecting flights instead of non-stop flights. Non-stop flights are convenient, but they're often more expensive because they're in high demand. Flights with one connection can sometimes be significantly cheaper. Although they may take a little longer, connecting flights can save a surprising amount of money. For long international routes, the difference between non-stop and connecting flights can sometimes be hundreds of dollars. If saving money is your priority, connecting routes are often worth considering. The eighth travel hack is traveling during off-peak seasons. Airline ticket prices increase during busy travel periods such as holidays, school vacations, and summer months. During these times, demand is high, and airlines raise prices. However, during quieter travel months, demand drops and airlines lower fares to fill seats. Traveling during off-peak or shoulder seasons can result in much cheaper flights. You'll also experience fewer crowds at airports and tourist destinations. Many experienced travelers purposely plan trips during these quieter periods to save money and enjoy a more relaxed travel experience. The ninth travel hack is using private browsing when searching for flights. Some travel websites track repeated searches for the same routes. When a system detects frequent searches, it may interpret that as strong interest and adjust prices accordingly. Using private browsing mode or clearing your cookies helps prevent websites from tracking your previous searches. This ensures the prices you see are less influenced by your browsing activity. While it doesn't guarantee lower prices every time, it can help prevent price increases caused by repeated searches. The 10th travel hack is choosing less popular flight times. Flights departing early in the morning or late at night are often cheaper than flights in the middle of the day. Most travelers prefer convenient departure times, which increases demand and drives prices up. But if you're willing to take an early morning flight or a late night departure, you can often find better deals. A small change in your travel schedule can sometimes lead to significant savings. The 11th travel hack is watching for mistake fares and flash sales. Occasionally, airlines accidentally publish extremely low fares due to pricing errors or promotional campaigns. These deals are known as mistake fares. When they happen, tickets may be sold for a fraction of their normal price. Travel deal websites and flight alert services often track these opportunities and notify travelers when they appear. Because these deals don't last long, travelers who act quickly can sometimes secure incredible bargains. The 12th and final travel hack is packing strategically to avoid baggage fees. Airlines generate billions of dollars every year from checked baggage fees. However, many travelers avoid these fees entirely by packing efficiently and traveling with carry-on luggage only. Using packing cubes, choosing versatile clothing, and organizing your luggage carefully can help you pack lighter. Avoiding baggage fees can easily save $50 to $100 or more on a single trip. When you combine that with cheaper airfare, the total savings can be substantial. When you apply all 12 of these travel hacks together, you start to see how powerful they can be. Instead of simply accepting whatever price airlines offer, you take a smarter approach to booking flights. You compare prices across multiple platforms. You stay flexible with travel dates. You book within the ideal window. You check nearby airports. You join airline reward programs. You set price alerts. You consider connecting flights. You travel during off-peak seasons. You search privately. You choose less popular flight times. You watch for mistake fares. And you pack efficiently to avoid extra fees. Each strategy might seem small on its own, but together they can dramatically reduce the cost of flying. Over time, the money you save on flights can allow you to travel more often and explore destinations you might not have considered before. Smart travelers understand that finding cheap flights isn't about luck. It's about using the right strategies and knowing how the system works. The next time you plan a trip, remember these travel hacks and put them into practice. You might be surprised by how much money you can save. If you found these tips helpful, subscribe to Pack and Go Pro for more smart travel strategies that help you travel better, spend less, and explore the world with confidence. And before you go, tell me in the comments, what's the best flight deal you've ever found? Travel smarter. Pack better. Go Pro.